Welcome everybody, Todd Costello from Remax Center Realty. Thanks for tuning in for this month's value message. It is May of 2023. Got some things to cover, some interesting things, some interesting numbers. So let's just take a look at the whiteboard. I've got 3 things posted on social media this month that are worth checking out. First one on Facebook, and you can click the link in the email, take you to Facebook, for sellers, defining your goals, and actually singular, defining your goal. Just a very specific 1-minute overview on where I think we should start. How do we set the target so we can set a plan to reach your goal? Instagram, credit scores. This was an aha for me, and I learned this earlier this week. So you want to check out information about credit scores. That's about 1.5 minutes. And then LinkedIn, for folks making offers, something called proof of funds and proof of ability. Your financial proof that you are qualified to purchase the home. It's a competitive market. Some sellers are receiving multiple offers, so if you want to be a competitive buyer, you need to know about what proof you need to provide to the seller to make them feel comfortable. So check those things out on social media. Like them if you can. All right, very briefly, I just want to do a numbers recap. Today is May 8th. I'm filming this on May 8th. You'll get it in your email inbox maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. But let's take a quick look. The demand rate, this was as of May 3rd, is when I pulled the demand rate each month. The demand rate as of May 3rd was 136%. A year ago, on May 3rd, it was 281%, and then you could see the previous years, 217, 64, this was the year of COVID. This did pick up, and then 2019, 2018. So really, we've got here and here to here. So I call everything pre-COVID the old days or normal. And then COVID hit and things got wacky, okay? The wackiness peaked last year. Demand rate of 281, it is down 50%. That's a 50% reduction in demand, but what's important to note, that is not drama. It's a fact. It's a number. Facts are neutral. Basically, when you're looking at the demand rates and you're looking at my site, the demand rate, what 281% means, what 136% means is there was 2.81 buyers for every seller on May 3rd of last year. This year, there's 1.36 buyers for every seller. So these are just the number of buyers that are available for each seller. And anytime you're over 100%, that's a healthy market. Obviously, this was too healthy. That was obscenely healthy. And really, it's not sustainable to have this kind of demand. It's not good for the economy in the short term or the long term. And it really is too volatile. So I like that we're getting more back to normal. What it means for the sellers this year and for the buyers, at a demand rate of 281%, there were sellers getting 5, 10, 15 offers last year. And while this is anecdotal because I'm only involved in my transactions, what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing, when I'm working with buyers and I know we're competing, when I'm receiving offers on my listings, is maybe instead of getting 5, 10, 15 offers, you're getting 2, 3, or 4. So that's the difference between the 281% demand rate and 136% demand rate. This is still very healthy. The other thing that you want to make note of if you're a seller is that's why I track this each month. At some point in the year, this will peak. And after it peaks, then demand wanes a little bit. So you just want to be aware of that. If you're an active seller in the next few months, time is not your friend. Your property's not worth more in September than it is in July. Okay, so that's an overview on current demand. And then if we look at another fairly dramatic number, year-to-date closed transactions, I ran this today as of May 8th. So check this out. In 2018, I'm not sure. My videographer made a mistake here. These are not percentages. I'm going to cross those out. These are total number of closed transactions. So from January 1st through May 8th of each of these years, and all of this data is the 4 school districts I track: State College, Bellefonte, Bold Eagle, and Penns Valley. So those are the total number of residential sales as recorded by the Center County Association of Realtors. That's what all these numbers are always based on. So in January 1st to May 8th, 2018, there were 370 closed transactions. 2019, 368, 356, 386, 378. This is incredible. That is unbelievable how consistent that is. Year to date this year, we're at 282 closed transactions. That's a reduction of 25%. So there were 25% fewer home sales from January 1st to May 8th in 2023 than any previous 5 years. That is dramatic. And it's not dramatic from the sellers are receiving decent offers, sometimes multiple offers, because the demand is half what it was last year. The buyers have a little bit more to choose from, a little bit more. But for a buyer, it doesn't matter if you're competing against 10 people or 2 people, you're still competing. So it's still a little tricky for buyers. You need to be well represented to have success in this market. But the number of transactions is down. And, you know, there's a million reasons for it, too much to go in here. I just wanted you to be aware of what was going on in the marketplace. This new volatility in our market, really, it just screams one thing, and it's representation, representation, representation. I pay attention to these numbers. I know what's going on in the market, and I take it very seriously. So I appreciate your business. I appreciate all the friends and family that you refer to me. I keep an eye on the numbers, so when I'm in action with clients, I know how to play the game. So have a great month, and I will catch you next month.